MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto, Tire Rack, and 3M.
Few cars have captured the automotive world's attention like the legendary E-Type Jaguar sports car. And to say that E-Type driving excitement has been missing from the Jaguar lineup for decades would be an understatement. But finally, Jaguar is doing something about that, and it just seems fitting that that something is called the F-Type. Fans of the Jaguar brand, including us here at MotorWeek, have been waiting a long time for a car like the 2014 Jaguar F-Type to arrive. A Jag that looks stunning, as you would expect, yet has performance as its #1 goal. Well, looking like it just drove out of a James Bond movie, the F-Type appears to be worth the wait, as it is equal parts classic Jag and sleek modern sports machine, and thus begins a new page in the Jaguar design book. Sure, the long hood, short rear deck, proper roadster proportions are there, but the face of this cat is more aggressive than any Jag to this point. There will be 3 versions of the F-Type available, and all will have unique styling cues. The base F-Type is the mild-mannered Bruce Wayne of the bunch and comes with a 340 horsepower 3-liter supercharged V6. The F-Type S gets a bit more aggressive with gloss black elements added to the grille, front splitter, side vents, and rear diffuser, 19-inch wheels, and boasts 380 horsepower out of the same supercharged V6. The F-Type V8S cranks things up even more with enhanced aerodynamics in front and down the sides, exhaust tips that move outward, 20-inch wheels, and power that comes from, you guessed it, a supercharged 5-liter V8 cranking out 495 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. All models feature a power-operating soft top, as no hardtop will be available. Jag feels a hardtop would add too much weight and require too much space to store it. We agree, as the multi-layer fabric top looks great and folds in 12 seconds time. Being the horsepower junkies that we are, we spent most of our time in the V8S. And with almost 500 horses packed into its tiny body, we can report that acceleration is more than brisk. Jaguar claims a 0 to 60 time of 4.2 seconds, and we don't doubt it. A new quick shift 8-speed automatic is the only transmission available and responds accordingly to whichever driving mode you've dialed in. You can also take full control with the shifter and steering wheel mounted paddles. We got a chance to try out the F-Type at the Circuit of Navarra near Pamplona, Spain. And while we weren't running with the bulls, we did run wide open and found the F-Type to be absolutely no bull. There's an all-aluminum double wishbone suspension at all 4 corners, and the weight is distributed almost perfectly between them. Selecting dynamic mode will get you increased throttle response, better steering feel, quicker shifts, and limited electronic intrusion from stability control. Adaptive dynamics are also on hand to keep pitch and roll subdued by adjusting damper rates, and a new configurable dynamics option allows you to program a custom track setup as well as monitor lap times and get telemetry info. Thanks to all those electronics, when cruising through the Spanish countryside, we were also able to dial in a ride that was comfortable while remaining composed, and the F-Type's rigid aluminum structure made top-down cruising a solid affair. The interior environment is highly driver-focused with the minimal controls all within easy reach. A passenger grab handle doubles as a reminder for your companion to keep their hands off. You're in control here. It's not a total throwback, however, as there is a large touchscreen for navigation and the like, as well as a configurable TFT screen between the race-inspired gauges. Interior trim elements vary with models, but all are beautifully finished. As for pricing, well, you've waited this long for a car like this to return to the Jaguar lineup. What's another few months more to save up some cash, as you'll need plenty? Pricing starts at $69,895 for the base F-Type, climbing to $81,895 for the F-Type S, and peaking at $92,895 for the F-Type V8S. It may take some time and another product or two for the Jaguar brand to fully regain their reputation for building dynamic head tossers that do more than just turn heads. But the 2014 Jaguar F-Type is a huge step in that journey back to high-performance relevance. It looks like the Leaper has finally taken the big leap.